him and I'm at it again. The crystal arrow calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. All right, guys, like I said, it's like opening morning all over again. We saw a lot of fresh stuff yesterday. Very first location, and we got one hiding up under the grass on us. Not the biggest guy, but good start though. And this fur is gonna be a lot better now than it was on opening day. I'm hoping to throw 40 to 50 in the truck today. It's gonna be awesome. I think we cut the litter mate to the last one here in this 220. Not the biggest one, but you know, that's another skull for me. You can see this tube, you know, they're just walking this water. I almost threw a blind set in here. Surprisingly, the water stayed open, so I probably could have, but they're just forced into this funnel down through here. You can see the trail coming up, going right into corn. We got a pond behind me, so great location. Spot I'm hoping we pick up 5 or 6. Not a bad start. 2 locations, 2 coon. Huh. Just jumped a whole bunch of pheasants right there. A whole bunch of them. Coming down here to check my 220. Nothing in this culvert, but that's cool to see. A nice morning like this. There's probably 8 or 10 pheasants that hopped up, flew over. Good to see the pheasant population's coming back a little bit. All right, this is that spot where we filmed yesterday when I was setting. I said I don't know if they're walking down that tube coming out over the top, but I saw a bunch of tracks headed to the right of this culvert, and here he sits. So man, it's good to be coon trapping again, guys. I just 2 or 3 days off and I miss this. I really miss this. Oh, this is one of my spots I just found last year. I actually drove right past it for a couple of years. I never did set it. I don't know really if I just never looked, or if I, you know, looked and I was set there was never going to be a trail there. But today we picked one up. It's a pretty decent one. This is where I caught 58 pounds and 2 raccoons last year. I had to make 2 trips going down this bank, and it's not that steep. So nice coon, nice morning. We're starting off a little slower than I like, but that's all right. That's all right. This line's fresh. We're gonna add some stuff to it today. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a really good day. That's just, you know, we got that den tree down there with kind of the, I mean, it's kind of just a small creek running through. Instead of going through the tube, everything, not everything, but a lot of your bigger coon are going up and over the road instead of through the tube. So that's where we connected on this big guy. Whew. My wife's gonna love that smell tonight, but we got us a nice skunk down here. The top trap actually got fired off for some reason. He might have hit it just wrong and came running down through it. We picked him up in the second one. So nice skunk, pretty good size. Normal stripes, but I always get nervous here. I don't want to fall down that tube because that's a long ways down there. But just a nice, you know, low spot, small dried up creek bed. They're coming down. They can't go through the tube down here, so they're coming up the side over here, coming right down through, right up this trail and onto the road. So great spot. Glad to be catching a skunk today too. Hopefully get about 3 or 4 more. All right, we got our first double of the day. This one up top here is pretty good sized coon. Color's not the greatest, but he's a good one. We haven't gone far from where we caught that skunk. I was just right here in the bottom. You know, like I always preach, high spots, low spots. That big tree up there on the hill has a good trail by it. Down here in this bottom we caught the skunk. On the next little piggyback we had a couple snares. That's all I'm doing is bouncing from these points that they're looking at, guys. You know, they're going by landmarks. And we got another low spot here, and we caught a double. So that's awesome. Glad we're throwing some in the truck. I'm hoping for a really good day, guys. Man, he's a toad. He's a fat little toad. But we'll get him taken care of and get out of here. All right, guys, that ammonia in this spot's just as bad as it was yesterday. But this is that trail I told you that came in a lot better ever since, you know, I pre-staked it. We definitely should have put 2 in here, but I ain't gonna go changing my route and start adding stuff and scribbling and scratching stuff off in my notebook. And that's when you end up leaving traps out in the ground. You forget stuff, and that's when you get yourself in a pinch. So I'm sticking to my plan on this one. But yeah, hopefully keep catching here for several days. But this trail behind him going up to this little tree, it really came in. So had a little slow spell, and now we're 5 locations and over 5 catches. So that's good. I like that. We're hammering them now. This is awesome. I'll tell you what, things are picking up now. We have not had an empty trap in the last 4 locations. I think that one was just we caught 1 out of 2. So it is starting to pick up now. This is the way I'm wanting to perform. Hopefully we're going to have 40 or 50 of these suckers today. And we're going to be setting more stuff at this afternoon yet too. So, you know, we're right below a cedar tree, coming from a draw with corn on the other side. That combination is exactly what we're looking for. You're going to find trails like this. They destroyed it pretty good, but you're going to see those trails like that crossing the road, and that's what you're looking for. Well, we got a double here. Something got a hold of this one for me. The underside of it's pretty torn up, but we got another nice coon here. This is where I was standing here in the culvert entrance, and like I said, I pointed out there's a faint trail going this way, but the good trail is going up through here, and we could have put the tunnel under the 220 under that grass. But then we're right there in the fence line. But another double, we're still after him. Well, we got one here in the 220 coming down this trail. I really had to fluff this trail up. Like I said, the rain, the snow we had, everything destroyed this trail, so I had to really work for it. On the other side, we've got a dog proof over here underneath this tree going to corn. We are hammering them now, guys. That is like 4 doubles in a row. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be a big day. Big day. We might even have to unload the truck once. Whew, this is awesome, guys. We have not seen an empty trap for quite a while now. That bottom one's definitely the bigger one of the 2 here, but man, this is great. Like I said yesterday, it's gonna be like opening day all over again. We are just laying the smackdown on them this morning. You see the trail behind them, just coming from a draw with some cedars in it, a small creek going to corn on the other side. Same thing over and over and over. I'm a broken record, I know it, but man, that's awesome. Good coon. Yeah, that's a nice big, really good looking coon here. Underneath this fence, that's just a bottom ground again with corn behind us, another ditch. We actually got a 220 right up here by that pole on the right. So you know, focusing again, the high points, the low points, anything that sticks out. You can see this trail goes behind this tree and wraps around to the left here, headed towards that cedar tree. Not much of a trail. This is a spot where we'll pick up maybe 2 really nice coon, and then we'll pull it, because that's really all it's going to produce. But that's a big coon. That's a really big coon. Another nice big coon. Right up there is that 220 spot we just mentioned. Nothing in that, but we got one down here, another low spot crossing the corn where we actually have deer up here feeding. Jesse said there's 4 of them up there. I only see her, but they don't have a care in the world, you know. We don't bother them at all. But anyway, we are loading the truck up. It's gonna be a good day, guys. Hey, I'm glad we set that 220. Looks like a pretty good one. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Absolutely beautiful skunk. Yes. Well, we got a fair-sized coon here. You can see the trail going up to this little just shrub tree. I mean, just this little junk tree crossing the road. We've got beans and that light pole. That's all it is, guys. That's all it takes is for a landmark for these things. The largest tree actually on this little fence line here in the open, and a telephone pole, 2 landmarks, and they're gonna cross right by it. Just up here a little ways by the next pole, we've got another spot just like this, where there's it's just a pole actually on one side. We don't have a tree on the other side, but an awesome trail there too. So real subtle, but you know, we'll pick up 2 or 3 coon. Well, we got a coon here behind me, right over here in this cornfield. But what I want to show you, look at this trail. That is a raccoon trail going right down the side of this waterway, all the way to the timber there. You know, I have a lot of people ask, you know, how far are these coon moving? You know, how far can you pull them to traps? This corn is pulling them over here. The corn behind me is what is pulling these raccoons across the road. And that timber's every bit of 300 yards away. And they know that. So they're coming across. you know, coming up here to corn, but all of them are funneling right down through this point. You can see the trail right up over here. He's a big one too, so they're, you know, they'll travel, like I said, that's 300 yards to that timber behind me to come up to corn. It's just getting these dog proofs put exactly in front of their nose, and that's all it is. Well, we got us a nice little trail here going up to a pond. There's actually several of them. There's like 3 or 4 little runs here. I picked the best one and we set on it, and we got us another one. We're about ready to end this section, and I'll bet we got 20-25 in back the truck already. So definitely a good start to the day. Definitely a good start, but it's about chow time. I'm needing something to eat. Whew, I ate too much. Definitely ate too much. Starting our second piece here. Just getting going on it. First couple blanks, but just mature timber to mature timber on the other side. Kind of a little coon today. Our run's been kind of smaller. We've had a few really good ones, but we've had quite a few smaller coon too, so maybe we'll thin them out and the big boys will start rolling in here later in the week. This spot's always a struggle to get to. We got 2 traps down here, one going right down the creek. You can see where they're kind of walking on top of the ice. It's all laid down. He actually got caught on the trail that's going up to the side, and you can actually see it going up here into the bean field. So 2 traps down here. The other one I think actually is frozen in the ice. I don't think I was able to set that yesterday, but good little location. Normally pick up 6 or 8 off this. You know, it's just a big timber draw across the road to another timber draw with corn over here this year. The corn really doesn't affect this one as much because it's timber to timber, as much as it would certain times, you know, certain locations where it's all about crop rotation. Well, we started our second area here. That's probably one of the smallest coons we've caught. But you can see the trail goes right along this kind of banking, comes up over the road and goes to the corn on the other side. Or actually it's beans this year. It is beans this year, but little guy, we're gonna let him go. My taxidermy market's pretty well filled up, and no reason to harvest him. There's nothing of no value here, so get him taken care of and get out of here. So here we got a spot. There are so many trails on this edge. There are just so many trails. When I was coming through here and I realized I'd set a 220 here, I thought, why did I pick this trail? There's so many of them through here. I still don't know, but I set the trap thinking, we might get lucky, and we did. Pretty decent little coon here, nothing big, but it's not a great trail. Maybe a spot where we can pick up a bobcat because we're in pretty good bobcat country, but happy to be throwing another one in the truck. Oh yeah, we got a good sized one here. This is a really good spot late season. We got timber on one side, timber on the other. Gave the maintainer guy a show, I'm sure, but boy, he really tore this area up. Really tore it up, but great spot, guys. I'm kind of surprised we only got one here. I'll have to check, see where I got the other trap. Might have gotten a little too close together, but nice big dark coon going back to the truck. Well, now we're getting going. Just a little, you know, T intersection fence post coming across. I'm not even sure what's on the other side here. Just, you know, just a great intersection. The trail comes down and we got a nice double today. One really small one, but one really nice coon here. So I actually found another trail here just to my right, about 20 feet or so. That's a really another good trail too. If we weren't close to a house that's up there on the hill, this is definitely a phenomenal 220 location, or it would have been, I should have said. Now not so much, but really nice coon here staring at me. We'll get them taken care of and get down the road, guys. Well, we've got yet again another double here. Another timber location, guys. These things are money. These things are just absolutely money. First day catch, we're just hammering them. I'll bet we're probably pushing 30 in the truck now, so it's gonna be a good day, guys. Really good day. Well, see this nice trail here coming down from the road. I saw this nice ringtail hanging out here behind the grass, so connected one on 220 here. This is a really good spot too. Just corn, and we actually have a 4-way intersection here just to my left. You know, everything goes down to this location. You know, that area over here, everything drops down, so there's always some kind of a creek or a waterway or something of that nature, and it's just going to funnel everything down there. Realistically, I probably should have a lot more traps under the culverts under the road over there, but I don't. But we got 2 220s here and one of them connected, so get him taken out of here and we're going to get moving. Show what I'm doing, but Get that sun out of here. I got a nice one here. Just literally going up to this telephone pole, coming down by this, well, stop sign ahead sign. So pretty good sized coon. Kind of slowing down here a little bit, but still nice to be picking up a good one. We got a lot more ground to run yet, and I'm gonna get a lot more traps set today, I think. So it's gonna be a good day. We're definitely stacking them. All right, this is the last set for our second section. The second section hasn't produced as well as the first one, but we've got a truckload. Now we're gonna head towards our last section, which is only about half set, and finish setting it and run it. I'm hoping it's a new area for me. I've never been to. Really looking forward to that. But that's a big coon. This is a really nice coon. I do really good here. There's a big brush pile down here. I don't set this every year. It's an every other year based on crop rotation, because we got corn on the other side of the road. But on the years that's corn, I'll take 6 or 8 coon off this. I mean, you can just see the trail is coming up, and they're just going right up here over the road. So great spot. Oh, we just got to our last section here. Threw a few blanks here, but look at how old this coon is. Look at his ears. He is torn to crap. Just a big old coon. Easy. But we'll get him taken care of, get out of here. Just going to corn up here, with just a little draw behind us, going to bigger timber. This is a new area that before this year I have never trapped, so kind of learning curve going through here. You know, still don't just have the lay of the land per se. Kind of the route I inherited up here, so we'll get it figured out. But that's a nice big coon. We got us a double, really light colored coon on top. I like him a lot. Second one's a little smaller. Looks like he got into the Bud Light a little bit last night too. But just the, you know, typical we always talk about. We got this timber draw coming up, and we're going to corn on the other side. Same thing over and over and over again, guys. I know I'm broken record, but finding spots like this, you know, this particular road, we're gonna have 2 or 3 more spots between this power pole right there, the next low point on top of that ridge. There's plenty of opportunities here, and we capitalize with a double here. And if you look, you can just see the stretcher down below. We got us a toad of a coon in a 220. That sucker's big, and he's out of the trail just like I want him to. Well, he's in the trail, but he's down from where the 220 was set. Just big over here. Oh yeah. We got another good one over here as well. He's just hiding from us. He's not gonna come out. We'll get him out of there, but good timbered location. Going to corn, guys. Awesome spot. Now that's cool. 3 big boys. 3 big coon coming from this timber. We got corn on the other side of the road, as well as a big cattle ranch up here. So that guy in the back, he's old, but no ears. Yeah, he's got no ears left. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool triple here. So we'll get them taken care of and get out of here. Well, we're now on set mode. We got to the last locations that got set yesterday. Now we're on to stuff that, you know, I've got traps in the ground, just need to be set. Got about 40 locations or so I want to get set yet. But I'll tell you what, guys, we don't know numbers yet, but we had an awesome day. We got a load. Oh, how we doing?
Yeah. You guys don't know who dumped them dead coyotes on me last year, do you?
Dead coyotes on you? You live right here?
I do.
No, I have no idea. Where at?
Yeah.
No, I have no idea. This is the first time I've come through this road trapping.
You trapped here last year?
No, I know the guy who did.
I do too.
Brad?
I don't know him too well. I just know him by record. Well, I just know him by talking to the conservation guy.
Yep.
We trapping coon?
Yep.
Alright, have a good day.
Yep, take care. All right, guys, we just got back, and I'll tell you what, it ended up better than I thought. We came home with 56 coon, 2 skunk, and 2 possum. Really glad on the low possum count, and the coon ran. Our size wasn't quite where I was hoping it'd be, but it wasn't terrible. The fur looks really good, but good day. 56 coon puts me at 564 for the season, so we're doing well. Got to ride with my buddy Jesse from Outdoor X Media. He's going to be doing some trapping on their channel as well, and they've got all kinds of deer hunting and all kinds of good stuff on there, so I'll post his link in my description. But it was a good day, guys. It was fun. Had a blast. Got a lot more fresh stuff out. I got a young man riding with me tomorrow. We're gonna hopefully catch about the same amount with him. This weather's holding out and we're looking at just hammering them. I want to be at 800 in a week. So really good day, guys, and we'll catch you later.